everybody. Welcome back to Fangame Marathon. It's time for one of the most exciting runs of the marathon, if you're asking me, and I think most of the tech crew. We're all really looking forward to this one. This is Ritzblues with Weird Al versus Radioactive Hamsters.
Hello, everyone.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yes, there is. We'll let the game sort of introduce itself here in a totally unique intro style. It is a weird game. It is a fan game. It pays wonderful homage to, I think, probably about 24 of Weird Al's parodies and pastiches, as well as a few homages to several different games and indie games and things like that along the way. So it's a pretty fun little game. Unfortunately, the man here in this intro, while falling asleep to Jeopardy, has been kidnapped by aliens from space. Oh boy. Yes, he did break his neck. Also, hello chat. Feel free to put in the chat your favorite Weird Al Yankovic songs. If you know the words, sing along. Those are not cells, those are planets. We're in space. I don't know why one of them looks like a peanut. Weird Al versus Radioactive Hamsters. Just as a warning, there are a little bit of sound balancing issues here and there, but I think we've got it kind of on the minimal side of this with testing. And there is one level that is very, very, very flashy, and I will warn you for strobing lights warnings when we get to that. But we'll go ahead and out of the 99,999 games, we're going to play the one that features Weird Al. Okay, it's a lie. There's only one. Let's go ahead and get started here. I'll count it down in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we got to name our character. Let's name him the only letters we can do. Al. I will be skipping all the cutscenes, but I'll kind of give you the gist of what's going on. Enjoy the lovely sounds. We wake up in a strange place, wearing nothing but our underwear, and we are greeted by the ghost of Dr. Demento, who slaps us to remind us that this is very real. So most levels are just kind of your basic platformer. We're going to be collecting these lucky autographed glow-in-the-dark snorkels, maybe an occasional Twinkie Wiener sandwich. The snorkels are more like coins than anything else. They help get a better score at the end of stages, and they do have a function towards the end of the game. There's our invulnerability accordion and the onion ring goal. We have passed the level.
Before we get started, are you comfortable? Can I get you anything?
There we go. Now we're suited up and ready for action. There were a lot of different costumes available, but Al chose the classic Hawaiian shirt. Oh yeah, we have to run away from the radioactive hamsters who've kidnapped us. So enjoy the tunes. Definitely one of the best features of this game is the MIDI style music for all the different hits. Alright, that's another level. We have escaped the radioactive hamsters. Another level passed. Unfortunately, the results screen is always this slow.
You did a terrific job.
So after hearing each of the different sound bites for the rankings, I will probably skip those as well. But the creator of this game did include a lot of kind of Weird Al sound bites and stuff to sort of help with the theming. So, we've reached an escape pod, and we're going to escape the radioactive hamsters. Now we're floating through space. So much space. And now we've made it to a very unreal looking planet. So now we're stuck on a very realistic, hyper-realistic graphical planet called the Unreal Planet. We have no idea where to go or what to do, so we're just going to wander around for a bit. I don't know what this platform is supposed to be. It kind of looks like a dried up leaf. Oh well, we'll take the alternate route. I love when the jump doesn't work. The best thing about the alternate route is you can actually do the whole thing in one breath if you do it just right. I hope I don't run out of air. Plenty of time. So actually the bottom route skips an auto scroller and is kind of a little bit faster. Okay, another level passed. Lovely. Oh, someone's screaming and caught in a bear trap. Higher Man has been rescued from the bear trap. We have set him free. Unfortunately, his ship has been taken over by a slime creature from outer space. So we have to battle the slime creature before we can recover the ship for ourselves. And we took damage instead of that. So yeah, the iframes in this game are unfortunately prevent you from actually damaging enemies, so we lost a little time there. Yeah, sadly there is no slime creatures from out of space MIDI for this level, so we'll just have to settle for a hardware store. Sorry guys, you know. Such a very fun boss fight. Yes, RP Priya, there is a bear trap in one of Weird Al's songs. Yeah, even though we took all that damage, we still got an A rank. Yeah! Hooray! Alright, so we get to take Higher Man's ship and leave him bleeding on the planet. I don't know why. I also don't know who Higher Man is. I guess it's a reference to the guy in Hollywood that hired Al for the Weird Al show. Oh gosh, it's Dr. Demento. He followed us on the ship. So, the hub ship there where you can explore, you can actually see like the bestiary and talk to different people that you run into, but unfortunately we won't be able to listen to the awesome music for that. Welcome to Planet 62. And hey look, it's Stanley Spadowski. What are you doing here? I want to drink from the fire hose. Open wide. And we're dead. But at least we got the room next to the noisy ice machine. Alright, so Planet 62. If you guys are Weird Al fans and familiar with the film UHF or any of the music videos or songs that Al has written, feel free to shout out any references you catch in these levels. There are a decent number of them, kind of all over the place. The gun-toting fellow in the glasses there is Gandhi 3. No, Mushi, I'm sorry. Drinking from the fire hose gets us killed. But at least I did it once. You can see Frank's 2000-inch TV in the background. There we go. And this jump. Cool. Another level passed. Oof, unpleasant. How'd we do?
Let's change the subject.
A D rank. Change the subject, okay. Okay, so this is one of the levels that unfortunately has some of the most annoying cycles in the game. And there's not a lot we can do about it. Because when the T-Rex decides to eat the platform, there's nothing we can do about it until he spits it back up. Alright, cool, we made the cycle, but we didn't make the second one, which is fine. I know, right? The Saga Begins level is way too short. That's probably my biggest complaint about the level design in this game when you speedrun it, is you don't get to stick around long enough to enjoy the music. So this is the longest elevator cycle in the game, and I just barely missed it because of this stupid T-Rex right over here. So now we wait. While we're on the subject of dinosaurs, what's your favorite dinosaur, chat? The worst part about this elevator is I don't even have to ride it very long. It's just that it can go so much higher than it needs to that the cycle is just brutally long. Alright, cool. Shoutouts to the Alapalooza artwork. We wait for the second longest elevator in the stage. And we hope that the T-Rex is friendly, which it seems like it will not be. Hopefully I can jump up here without, like, touching it. Alright, cool. Good cycle. I do like a Stegosaurus. Thagamizers are kind of cool looking and sounding. Don't know why there's a little gremlin with the yellow or green laser sword running around in these levels, but Okay, let's see if the rest of these cycles play nice. And one more. Oh, we made it. Cool. Hooray! Honestly, not a bad Jurassic Park level. No, legally distinct green goblin with a laser sword. Definitely not the thing that rhymes with soda. Yet another Planet 62 level. It's like the longest planet in the game. And it's just because of all the different like TV references that are made in the game. So we do get to enjoy some lovely music here. This level I'm actually going to do a death warp to save time. So there is an obstacle that we have to get past in this stage. He's that one fella from that really famous movie wearing the white suit, talks about a box of chocolates. I'm trying to remember his name. Can't remember his name for the life of me. I'm sure it'll come to me. I'm gonna wait, because I don't trust the cycle. So these oil spouts can disappear, and if they do, you're very dead. So we're gonna take it a little safe here. Oh yeah! Jungle Gump, that was his name. Maybe? Nope, that's death. Hooray! Cool. That was the second to last platform too. Very sad. Gonna wait again. There we go. Thankfully, Jungle stays gone, so we don't have to recover the box of chocolates a second time. We're gonna wait for the next cycle because I do not want to do this level again. There we go. Alright, cool. So, took it a little safe there, just because I don't want to have to repeat the level too many times. I do like that there are checkpoints in this game. I play plenty of bad games that just don't give checkpoints at all. If you die, you start all over. So, shout outs to developers who put good checkpoints in their games. Oh no! We have run into a maniac. A homicidal maniac. So, the trick with this boss fight for Homicidal Maniac is when his axe is straight up in the air, we can't jump on him, it'll hurt us. So I have to actually have an awkward timing between dealing with iframes and waiting on the axe. Also, he just turns around whenever the heck he wants to. Which also makes it a little hard to space the jumps appropriately. Oh, I love bad games, Mushi. Big fan of bad games. But bad games need love too. I would not call this a bad game. It's flawed, but all good fan games have their flaws. This game is just weird. So, we've defeated the Homicidal Maniac. Hooray! The Cub Scout troop has been avenged. Oh, it turns out it was a radioactive hamster. And also, hey, it's Bermuda. Our drummer. I'm glad we just sort of casually walked back up to us after we fight a Homicidal Maniac. Glad to know you could help us out there, Bermuda. Welcome to Polka Planet, where we get to hear 2 different lovely polka songs. This is, I think, the planet I wish were a little bit longer. Shortcut. We're going to use that accordion a little bit later in the level to save a little time. But first we have to say hello to some old friends. Prince, Michael, and Kurt. May they rest in peace. Some wonderful songs that Al got to play and parodies of them, and some that he never did, and probably never will. And we'll just take the damage there anyway. There we go. In case you couldn't tell who the lady in white was that was shrieking so loud she had a red aura, that is Yoko Ono. The cats in this level are the Scotty Brothers cat, I believe. Or something to that extent. The original label that Al had his contract with. I think it's something like that. Oh, flashing lights warning. This is Raul from UHF. Turtles are nature's suction cups, but he thinks that badgers around here are too many flying badgers, so we have to shoot the flying badgers to make Raul happy. So if you have like flashing lights concerns, like you've been warned, it will flash every time I shoot. No badgers were harmed in the making of this game. Alright, we got it. We made Raul happy. Somehow it didn't count the 8th one, so I only got 700 points, but whatever. Okay, you can look again now that the flashing lights are done. We made Raul happy. If you don't make Raul happy, he will cock his shotgun again, and it'll be the last thing you hear before the explosion that kills you. See you later, Raul. This is the latest song that Weird Al has made. It's like the first song he released in about 10 years. That was a polka. And it's a banger. And I have to resist the urge to sing along because it's really fun. So I'll just kind of hum. So yeah, I love the design of this stage. Unfortunately, the platform cycles are just awful. Duh. I promised I wouldn't sing too much. Chat, if you are fans of Weird Al, what is your favorite polka written by Weird Al? Oh, that's the wrong way. We don't want to go that way at all. Right? Oh, brain. Brains are weird. Did my memory fail me? Am I supposed to go this way? I don't think so, but maybe I am. I am. I'm dumb. These two elevator paths are very similar, and I got my brain mixed up and thought I had to go higher, but I cannot. You get a lot of people voting for alternative polka, so I'm not surprised to see that. Okay, not quite enough to catch that very long cycle. That's unfortunate. No, I'm afraid it's not RP Priya. And to be honest, I don't think I know that one, and I should probably go listen to it. I will probably look it up after I'm done with this run. This level actually does take long enough to get through most of the song. It doesn't hurt that I missed a cycle. Okay, and we need to wait for these because those two pads are a trap. Of course, this platform is also out of cycle. Yodelay-hoo. This would be, I believe, Polka Mania Mushi64. He released it about 2 or 3 months ago. You can tell that I took too long because now we can listen to WAP. Alright, we're going to do another damage boost here. Thank you, Yoko. Thank you. Spikes, please. Thank you. There we go. Got some lovely hair gel here. One more hit, please. Thank you. All right. And here's Coolio. And here's Coolio. Thank you for making a bridge with your hair, Coolio. We did it before the song finished. So you got to hear most of it. So a lot of the ranking not only accounts for timing, deaths, hits, and things like that, but more importantly, the number of snorkels you pick up. Also, we've run into Eminem on Polka Planet, and he has challenged us to a polka rap battle in the form of Friday Night Funkin'.
3, 2, 1, going.
Enjoy. Here's what it sounds like if you make a mistake. 4 of them at the same time. Also, it costs like a ridiculous amount of your health if you make a mistake, and you're not allowed to hit the keys anytime there isn't an arrow. So it's kind of rude and mean in that regard. Oh, a little late. Thankfully, this minigame is very forgiving on the actual timing and gives you plenty of health. We did it. We have defeated Eminem in a polka rap battle.
did a terrific...
Unfortunately, he still doesn't want to leave and let us continue on our journey. Thankfully, Triumph the Insult Comedy Dog comes to save us, and now we have set Ruben free. Strange that Ruben was tied up, though. Ruben was tied up, but Schwartz wasn't. Huh. Oh my god, Schwartz was a robot the whole time! And he blew up our ship. And we crash landed on Santa's planet. Let's go. Home of the worst platforming in the game. I hate these levels. They're so annoying. Like, they're cute, they're fun. I'm really bad at them. I'm going to try to do them fast. This level has ice physics. Hooray. Ice physics carries through in the air. So you still have, like, icy physics even while you're in midair. It's great. Oh, cool. We got some skips. That was good. Just one more. First try. That was the probably hardest or second hardest level in the game for me to do fast, and that was great. So that went super duper well. I will take that all day long.
You did a terrific...
So it turns out, on Santa's planet, Santa went crazy. And he's gonna nuke us all. For some reason, there is a nuke above our head. It just sort of hangs off the ceiling. So we have, you know, I don't know, like 70 seconds to get to shelter or something like that. More ice air. Hooray! If you catch the right cycle, you can just sort of auto-jump. When you hold the spacebar down in this game, it does automatically jump every single time that Al hits the ground. So that's kind of nice. We did it. First try. Whew, alright. That's a really, 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 really good first two Santa's Planet levels. I'll take that all day long. Oh, hey, it's the real Bermuda. Totally not stock footage. Alright, so we found Bermuda, and he's going to tell us his story. I like how he still has his drumsticks when he got kidnapped. Somehow, Schwartz survived being sucked out in the vacuum of space and landed on Santa's planet and was rescued by the elves. And so now he lives like an elf. Making toys, feeding reindeer, worshipping something, I can't tell, cleaning the sleigh. I like that you can see the snorkels here in front of the cabin. And then one day, a spaceship came rocketing down from the stratosphere. And that's when Al showed up. Oh, the elves have a story to tell too. Nope, 2 story arcs in a row, it's too many. Al says no way. So, sorry, we don't get to find out the elves' story. But clearly Santa went crazy and we gotta do something about it. So, let's go wander around in the, you know, the wasteland that used to be the North Pole of Santa's planet. Shoutouts to bacon trees. Chat, what's your favorite cryptid? The little things I'm bouncing on used to be rabbits. And the ones in the water used to be walruses? There we go. We have survived Christmas at Ground Zero. Level passed. Lovely. It's time to confront the big man in red himself. Look at those red eyes. Oh, he's so evil. Okay, if I do this exactly perfectly, I can beat him in 2 cycles. If I make one mistake, it'll take 3. Thankfully, it is a very predictable pattern. I'm just bad at the game. And here we go. 2. Oh, that was close. And we got it. So far. Yes, Santa has the worst posture. Santa in shrimp mode. So yeah, there's a nice little safe spot on the far side over here where he can't possibly hurt you. We did it. 2 cycles. You can clap for that. That's good. It took me forever to learn how to 2-cycle that. Alright. We've defeated Santa, and he apologizes for his bad ways, but the elves have had enough. They're just gonna get rid of him anyway. So now we have Ruben, and we have Schwartz, the real Schwartz. So let's go rescue the other band members. So yeah, the hub world theme on the ship there is headline news, which if there's time after the run, I might show you around the ship a little bit. Welcome to Big Edna's Burger Planet. Also, if you have vertigo or whatever, don't look at the screen, it's god-awful. Enjoy the Ride of the Kaiser. Man, these buses are lit. I can't tell if these are just really long-nosed cars or trucks going backwards or what. There we go. That bus is lit, and that bus is lit, and that bus, they're all lit. Yeah, we just finally get to the actual, like, verse of the song, and it's over. I'm sorry. I know that song is really, really, like, it's really good, but unfortunately, we're done with it, and we're never going to hear it again.
You did a terrific.
So, if you're interested, this game is available for free on itch.io. Obviously, you know, you can support the creator for it. Oh, what's this? $5.82. Huh. Oh, hey, it's Big Edna. She's going to offer us a part-time job at Big Edna's Burger Planet, where we need to interact with objects on like buttons and cameras and stuff, and I don't know, survive the night, I guess. Just gonna do that. All right, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'm gonna go take a break. I really wish you could skip this.
Welcome to the team, Weird Al Yankovic. How'd you get stuck in a place like this? I thought you were a successful musician. I loved Like a Surgeon. That was a classic. I love Fact. Another classic. I love Dare to Be Stupid. Lots of good ones. What's the Amish Paradise? Yeah, lots of good tracks. Nature Trail to Hell. Lots of good songs. Anyway,
There we go. More water.
for night shift, yeah.
Oh.
It's been a long time.
Well, look at that cute little fella.
Mainly just because I'm afraid of killer
He's like a blue onion or something.
Also, it just really didn't work for my sleep schedule. Very
A text prompt. What are you talking about, Perfectionator?
person for sure, but like when I'm staying up that late,
Oh wait, we can skip it? Huh.
it kind of gets
Nope.
I don't like
The skip button doesn't work.
the sun is already out. It's just,
Uh-oh. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, the camera is real wonky, by the way. There we go. Wait. Oh, shoot. He's gone.
you know, it's a hot state. So,
Oh, here he is. He's kind of in the background there.
like maybe it's not so hot this state. I don't know. I get confused. Anyway, training. So yeah, I mentioned the killer animatronic. He has a name. I don't remember his name.
I don't know. Oh, he disappeared again.
I try not
Where'd he
to
go?
think too much about
Okay, he's over here.
nighttime, which is when you gotta think about animatronics. Really, I should know for daytime too.
Man, I sure am using a lot of power.
I don't know. I'm not very good at my job. Don't tell Big Ed that, because she'll kill me. She'll
Just
fire
turn
me.
some lights on while we're at it.
Anyway, right. So you got the cameras in the middle. You'll see a button. It's sort of like an upside down triangle. Click that.
Uh-oh.
Bring up
Where'd he
this
go?
little screen where
Where'd he
you
go?
got a map and you got all these we got all these cameras. We got all these cameras that you can look at. Let's see, cam 1A at the top, 1B,
Where's he at?
2, 4, 2A, 1A. Whatever. You can look at it. All these cameras.
I lost
and
him.
you can just
Camera
click
5
on
does
it
not
and
work.
Switch between them. You can see you.
Oh, good. He's over here.
Basically, you don't want the scary animatronic guy to get to you. Because if he gets to you, I hate to break it to you, but he will try to kill you, and he'll likely succeed. Because I don't mean any offense of you to you, Weird Al, but, like, he is like 2 tons of steel, and you're just a pasty white guy. Pretty skinny, pretty shrimpy. I don't think you can take him. But anyway, right, I should be explaining to you what to do if he gets to you. Right, there's doors, there's one on the left and there's one on the right, and then there's a vent that he can get through. There's a white button on the bottom. If you click that, then it will show a light. If he's there, you're going to want to close the door with the red button on the top. And when you close the door,
This is so stressful.
you can't kill him. So that's good. Problem though is the power. We have very limited power. I've been complaining to management about it for a long time, but for some reason, when you close the doors, it uses more power than when the doors are open. To me that doesn't make sense. Like, would it not take power to keep the doors open?
Oh, he's back.
Like, that seems like that would take the power.
I think he actually does move randomly.
But maybe just for gameplay reasons or to make things harder on you, it's that way.
I mean, he's
I don't know,
being
but it's a
kind of
pretty
nice,
easy job.
honestly.
Man, time really flies. I think you're already done with your shift, so yeah, good job.
Oh, thank goodness. Our shift is over. So, the first few times I played this game, I thought it was not possible for him to catch you because he just sort of messed around so much. Turns out it is random, and if you guys ever check out the submission video I did for this, I did not know that you can die. I left the doors open and he got me. It jumped out of my skin. Alright, we got paid $5.82, and now we can finally make it past Big Edna's Burger Planet. Now for one of the longest stages in the game. So, yes, you can actually play the sort of FNAF-like in this game, but probably 2 out of 3 times, he'll never even try and attack you. I was trying to get him to, like, do the spooky sound when he gets right next to the windows or the vent or anything like that, but nope. Just wasn't having it. Also, that lovely yellow shimmering stuff is sauerkraut. Because, you know, it's a food-themed level, and Al hates sauerkraut. At least you get to enjoy the music for a while. This level is very long. Because we have these very terribly timed moving platforms, which are not incredibly hard to like make it past or anything like that. I say as I screw up. It's just that a couple of them are just like really slow and you have to wait for them no matter what. There we go. Of course, now that we're over here, the other platform's on its way up. But again, thankfully, these are fairly short platforms. So, I'm pretty sure the way that the game was designed, platforms only change directions when they bump into something, so every platform in the game has to have a block above it. Yeah, Zembrini, enjoy the game. Go check it out. You can find it on itch.io. It's fun. It's free. It's fun. Everybody should play it if you like Weird Al. It's not particularly difficult, but it is fun and it's very wholesome and very Al. Probably one of the most annoying 2 jumps in the game are those 2 right there. Now we have to wait for the soda fountain. Totally not oil, just soda fountain. Okay. Oh god, a giant wall of sauerkraut. Oh god, another one. Boing. Ow! Very square Oreos. We did it.
You did a terrific job.
Hooray. Come back here. Wait. Uh-oh. So this was a reference that I didn't get, and there's actually another reference that I'm not sure in this one. I don't know the thing that flies across the top of the screen, but I did not know about Fat Man because I am ashamed to call myself a Weird Al fan, having not watched the Weird Al show enough to know who Fat Man was. But I don't know who that is flying up above, dropping these very detailed cabbages. Alright, cool. Decent cycle. Ah! Unskippable ah! Can I get some ahs in chat? Alright, hooray, the band's all together. They're real. Ah! Alright. So, Al decides that he can't risk his friends, so he's going to go launch the escape pod in their ship, fly to the planet near Mars, surrounded by a hamster ball, and take the fight to the hamsters. I love this song. Shoutouts to anybody who knows the name of it. So kind of a solid snake level here. Most enemies don't actually kill us. They have a threat gauge that fills up there, and if they see us, I get an instant game over. I like how this level has a checkpoint, but the cameras and the hamsters that can see you, if they see you, like, it's an instant game over. You don't lose a life. You don't like get to go to your checkpoint. It's just straight up game over. So took it a little safe at the end of that, but did not get caught. So pretty good. That's one of the last like kind of platforming levels in it. So we successfully infiltrated the hamster base on the planet near Mars. But we need a disguise. Unfortunately, we chose to disguise ourselves as a hamster chef, and it's lunchtime. So we need to feed the hamsters whatever they want. Bread, ice cream, Twinkies, mustard. And we have 30 seconds to do it, or else they'll figure out that we're not real. Bread, ice cream, anchovies, jelly. So yeah, we have to go to each of these different little stands and get bread, sardines, waffle, nacho. Waffles, sardines. Bread, waffles, mustard, sardines. I hate every time they ask for fish, because it's all the way in the back. Waffles, mustard, sardines. Ooh. Hang on. Waffles, mustard. Sardines. There we go. Oh, okay, we did it. Ice cream nacho. That's nice. That's the nicest one they can give you. Mustard anchovy Twinkie. Jelly sardine. Jelly! Oh boy, we did it. We are the best at being a radioactive hamster chef. Oh hey, it's our friend. Oh, Harvey, Harvey, Harvey the Wonder Hamster. He doesn't bite and he doesn't squeal. He just runs around on his hamster wheel. Harvey, Harvey, Harvey the Wonder Hamster. Hey, Harvey! Thank you, thank you. That was great, Harvey. Oh no. Harvey saved us, but the hamsters captured us. He's gonna battle the Hamster King. What do? We play totally not Pokemon, mash the enter key as fast as possible and try to win. If you can actually, like, squeeze the enter key in faster than the king can respond, you can actually attack before he does. So I'm just, like, mashing as much as I can right now. Oh, it's so close! We did it! Good job, Harvey. Hamster battle win. We did it. We beat the Hamster King. We defeated the hamster army, but oh no! They have a secret weapon. I don't know what that thing is. It looks like a cat, but apparently it's a hamster bot. And it has stepped on our intrepid hero. We get some F's in chat for Al and his band. May they rest in peace. Wait. Younger Al? Al believes that we have the power within. So we have to have a race against Al in this weird, like, golden arena thing. Also, we need another excuse to play Hardware Store like a 5th time, so... Oh yeah. That moment of self-actualization. We do have the power within. Release the power within. I can do this! Super Al, go! So we are at the final stage of the game, Space, where we have to take on the fleeing hamster army and their remaining spaceships, as well as defeat the evil hamster bot. But first we have to catch up to them. So I have to fly through space, collect a bunch of lucky autographed glow-in-the-dark snorkels so that we have enough health, because they're our health. You know, kind of like that one Sonic game, right? The asteroids damage our health by about like 10 or so we don't want to touch the giant meatballs. I hope you like that boing sound, because you're going to hear a ton of it for like the next 3 minutes. Honestly, a really fun way to end the game. I mean, not this level. This level's boring. But the next 2 levels, very fun. This level's super fast. But it's a good introduction to the mechanics of Super Al. But now for the real fun. We have to take out the fleet. Oh no, they're shooting homing missiles at us. They missed. We can use this. So it turns out Al is kind of enough of a pacifist that he doesn't want to hit the ships outright, so he's just going to use their own guns against them, I guess. Like, he doesn't mind shooting shotguns at flying badgers, but he draws the line at punching metal spaceships shaped like hamsters. That's too much. One more hit ought to do it on this one. Good stage. Final stage. No more hardware store. Alright. Try and guess the final song before it starts. Ominous music. And here comes the final stage. So time will be at the end of the level passed. In 3D. This is probably one of my favorite levels in the game. It's got very good Sonic Adventure 2 vibes in 2D. You know, you want to keep collecting the snorkels, and then every so often you want to hit the boss. It's a 3-phase fight, super fun. Just want to spend the first part of it just avoiding missiles, because they deal a ton of damage. In 3D. In 3D. In 2D. Oh, wait. So yeah, every 25 seconds we can hit the boss. The rest is dodging missiles and grabbing snorkels. And smack. Phase 2. This part reminds me a lot of that one boss fight in Mischief Makers. You have to like catch the missiles and throw them back. Super fun. Except I don't actually have to catch the missiles, I just have to dodge them. Oops, we hit a missile. And that's another hit. And phase 3. Into D. Oh, gotta be careful. Ooh, ouch, not good. If I die, I have to start this level all over again. Oh no. Okay, very, very close. Very tight. Very careful. Okay, one more hit. If I get hit by anything, I am dead. And we did it. Whew, that was close. All right, time will be coming up here in just a moment. And time. So that's Weird Al versus Radioactive Hamsters. We get a lovely outro where the band watches as Al flies through space. But we gotta go save him in the space bus before he runs out of power. Thank you all for the GGs. Anyway, you guys can check out the ending, and you know, if you play the game yourself, there's nice little nods to other games like this one. I do want to get to the ship's hub though, so you can see one last little kind of quirk of the game. Hooray. A beautiful performance. But it was all a dream. We will skip the credits here. So when you beat the game, you can continue from your file and go back to your ship here, and you can visit any of the levels. We have level select and revisit anything. We can talk to our band members. Here's Ruben, and here's Chemo. This is how we can check our ranking on different levels. Here's Steve. He left his bologna in the fridge. Here's Steve, and here's Steve. Also, there's a bestiary. We gotta, let's see here. I think that works. Did that unpause it? Not sure. Anyway, but that's the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything to shout out. If you enjoyed this, I do play a bunch of bad games or silly games, things like that. I will be submitting several different games for Big Bad Game-a-thon this year. Probably not this one, because I don't think it's a bad game. But otherwise, thank you guys very much for having me at the Fangame Marathon. It's my first time being here. Definitely I'll check it out in the future if I find more fan games.
We'll be looking forward to that because that was absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
All right, up next, we have Teddy coming back for his second run of the marathon with a Dark Souls randomizer run. So we'll be back in just a few minutes with that, so stay tuned.